Now, my description of what happened to this world is created the white people by extracting the melanin out of the skin. Because first there was togetherness. So you split that up. See these three people together right here? See, that's a family. But now, if I could take ASAR away from the mother and the son and push him into the woods somewhere out of the picture and leave these two along by themselves, and then brainwash ASAR while I got him away from them and tell him all kind of bullshit about them, and then let him go with his new information in his mind and bring him to them and tell him those are the people that did it right there, and erase his idea that he's their father from his mind. This fool could go out there and kill his wife and his son because he don't even know that's what he's doing. Because someone has given him bad information and set him up in the circumstances to make him believe that that information was true. So, the truth will set you free. And the reason why we're not free is because we're not vibrating on the truth. This is the truth. The Jesus stuff is a lie. See, I'm free. I'm gonna tell you that because I can sit here and tell you this. I can tell you I'm not afraid of anything that you guys have utilized before to make the prophets not come out and talk this stuff. That's my proof that I'm free. You can't get Bishop Blake to do this, even though he knows this is his truth. If I go to Bishop Blake and I say to him, Bishop Blake, you and TDJ and Price and Creflo Dollar and all those other preachers out there that's doing the harmful, wrong thing that you're doing by preaching that garbage to these melanated people, you all know that there's no way that you was able to receive that European indoctrination without this stuff coming across your plate. And this stuff is abiding. It's older than anything. I'll tell you what, I commission you yourself. Go online, punch in Immaculate Conception stories. Don't ask for Jesus. Just punch that in. Immaculate Conception. Or punch this in. Punch in Immaculate Conception, Ancient Kemetic. See what comes up. You're going to come up with this. The Father, the Son, and the Mother. And it won't be that way. Because no one ever put the Father and the Son together except the homosexual Europeans. That is pedophilia. It should be the mother, the Father, and the Son. Just like they got it right here. You notice she's there on the left next to her man's heart. Okay? You see that? And then on his right hand side, just like it should be, is his son. Just like they tell you in the Bible. Jesus returned to heaven to sit on the right hand side of his Father. You see the son Haru, which is also an androgynous representation of male and female. You see the breast? Well, you probably can't see them but trust me, it's both man and woman. Not no representation of lesbian or fag. Just a representation of regenerative birth. And to regenerate birth, you need both. You need the phallus and the vagina. You can't have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. No, you need the whole. The whole is very important. It's the most important thing on this earth. Trust me. That's why we have reciprocity. See, reciprocity is everything has a hole for something to go in and something to come out of. See, there's a hole right here for the power source to come out to the phallus and go and generate energy wherever it needs to generate it at. But look, there's a phallus on one end and a vagina on the other end. That is the principle of life here. You always got to have male and female polarities in everything. You can't have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm sorry. You've got to have the mother in that equation. Only person who will give you that Father, Son, Holy Spirit stuff is the patriarchal European. Male. Kick this woman out of the picture. If he don't even want his own woman, who the hell you think he got love for? And why we on that matter? See, if a white lady and a white man was on the beach when I came walking by, and they were both looking at me, and I was looking at them, I'd probably think to myself, okay, there's nothing wrong with them laying on the beach. But if it's obvious to me they're tanning, trying to get dark, I could think to myself, oh, ain't this some shit? After they sit around and try to make it so scornful for me to be black, they're sitting out here trying to get black themselves. Imagine that, the hypocrite motherfuckers. But wait, it's even more. Because you see, when I look at that man, he's going to be looking at me with envy and anger more so than the lady. And the reason he's going to look at me with envy and anger more so than the lady is because he knows for a fact, if he's laying out there tanning and his wife is laying out there tanning, that both of them are desiring to look like me, regardless if they admit it or not. But it's one more thing that he has to register in his mind a little more further than her. Because by him being a male, he has to be thinking of the fact that I know she's sitting there thinking, if I fuck this black guy, my child could have melanin. What I'm laying out here trying to give myself right now, I can give to my child by fucking that black man and getting pregnant by him. But then when she look at the white man, she can say, but this guy can't give me a black child because he doesn't have any melanin. Now, this is what's funny about that. See, since the white lady has a womb, she's able to reproduce the melanin that I give her inside of her baby-making factory. Because her gender makes her superior over her white man. Tell you the truth about it, her gender almost makes her superior over me as a black man. Only problem is 100% human beings on this earth has to have melanin. But, of course, I can't have babies, but I can help a white lady have a melanated baby. See? That's the difference. He can't. So she can make melanated children, and so do I. And so can I. If I was smart, I'd make a melanated baby with another melanated woman. A black man making a melanated baby with a white woman takes qualities away from his offspring by putting his seed in a recessive incubation process. What I mean by that is the melanin is very vital. You should not try to do anything with your melanin that's going to make it less. You're supposed to try to enhance it. Which means that back in the day, black people had a system where women would not get pregnant by anyone that was not darker than them. Because we knew how vital melanin was. We forgot about melanin at the advent of the white man teaching us foolishness about Santa Claus and deliberately eradicating our knowledge of self. The eradication of knowledge of self meant the melanin had to go because one of the best attributes we have is the melanin. But on that note, the fierce struggle on this earth is all based on the white man's desire to stop himself from being genetically annihilated. And also his knowledge that if left alone, his woman would prefer to have a melanated child that would not have to lay in the sun all day begging for what should naturally be a birthright. So the recessive state of the genetics in the Caucasian people is the reason for the animosity among the complexions on the earth. Because the average black person don't have a problem with being black, they just have a problem with the treatment received by the people this way. But the white people have a problem with being white, so they attack the black people because of their jealousy. In a nutshell, and because of their foolish teachings and the information that they received from a corruptive source that was on an objective to corrupt them. So to use religion, classes of wealth, skin complexions, neighborhoods, everything. You know what I mean? When they say neighborhood, what the hell is he talking about? Well, they make it where if you live on this side of the tracks, you're not supposed to associate with the people on that side of the track. You know? East side, west side. As soon as rap came on, we could go to hip, hop, a hip it to the hip, it, hip, hip, a hop, and you don't stop rocking. How the hell you go from that to, well, that bitch in the head, bitch, better get my bread? I'll tell y'all, the production companies won't promote anything that is not degradation. when they saw that rap music was so influential towards the youth of the blacks communities, they, of course, saw that as a way to perpetuate more ignorance. So we goes from Will Smith doing his real down-home style rap that wasn't abusive or any of that, to all these other imposters coming in with their bullshit. Gads, drugs, glamorizing gold chains, and selling these youths a lifestyle that's not attainable unless you do crime. So I ain't got no love for none of them Jay-Z's or Kanye's, Beyonce's. I don't hate them. I ain't mad at them wanting that openings and that extravagance, right? Mo Paul T. But I'm just saying, the more you get involved with white people giving you money like that, the more you sell out on your own people. Beyonce look like she getting more and more white to my ass every day. Kanye too. So I don't buy that shit. I used to love Beyonce. I mean, I don't hate her. Don't get me wrong. I used to really love her voice and the other girl, Kelly. What's her name? Kelly, right? I used to listen to them when they was I can't remember though, but you remember that group they had, right? And that other lady, them chicks could sing their ass off. But then Beyonce started doing movies. And I didn't care about that, but then it was just the movies she was doing. Didn't care. I thought she was really pretty and foxy and everything, you know? But then I started analyzing the movies and I'm saying to myself, why do they always take our talented people and make them be such freaking buffoons? I mean, it's like, listen what I'm saying to you. When the universe gives you energy to be a person in the light, you need to be really responsible about what you do with that opportunity. Because if you abuse it, if you are a charismatic person that is supposed to be a prophet, and you have been given a gift of being able to reach the people and have people listen and admire what you say or take ear to what you're saying, and you use that to perpetuate European garbage, you will be dealt with. That money that you accumulate from those Europeans is going to stay here when you go to see ASAR. You will not take that money. When you go see ASAR in a room, a set is not a part of the judgment. Not that she's not a part of the final. But the judgment scene is going to be ASAR in her room. The males will bring the people before the Father. And the after, where you have to go and be dealt with for your deeds here on earth. You will go see ASAR. Simple. It won't be Jesus. And it won't be that white God on no cloud. Those guys are warmongers. They will be there in line with you to see ASAR. I advise you to stand on the other side. Don't stand near them. Don't do that. As a matter of fact, request that you have another court date, or don't even go to court that day, that Jesus and God show up in there. Don't go. Because they're going to be crying their ass off. And you will feel so bad for them. So don't even go. Now, you change the world by changing yourself. Get rid of the foolishness everybody done gave you that a woman is not as great as a man. A woman is superior over a man because